Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the most recent in our series, Nign a Day, with the Klezmer Fiddlers of the World. Today we're in St. Petersburg with Mitia Khramtsov, and I believe he's going to be joined by Germina Gordienka on some of his numbers. And without further ado, I am going to ask Mitya to take it away and tell us what is the Nign for the day, Mitya.
Hello everybody, nice one for coming. It's another person who came. Yeah, I'm going to play three Niguns. Today, Tish-Nigunim. One is number 153, and I will play it together with number 134. And for this, I want to invite my wife to play cymbalom. Germina Gordienko, Ger, давай к нам. And then I'm going to play now 134. Not 144, sorry. 63. Окей. Сыграем, да?
Fantastic
Germina.
drama.
Oh, thank you very much. Shall I talk a little bit about these tunes?
Sure. And if anybody wants to ask a question, please do use the chat button at the bottom of the
Yeah,
page and
yeah.
relay the question. Please, Mitya, talk.
Okay, the first tune, it's all supposed to be a Tish-Nigunim. So the Nigunim you're supposed to sing at the table after Shabbos or something like this on Farbringen. And first it sounds like Tish-Nigunim, and it's nothing really we could say about this tune from description. It's I believe it's Beregovski recorded from the Jewish theater artist in Kiev, or maybe in Moscow probably. And it doesn't say where it's from and what is it. And I just try to do the fiddle tune from it, because like we have a fiddle project, so it's maybe make a sense to play them as a fiddle tune, and slow one, and it's followed by another nigun, which is based on Ukrainian song called Yichav Chumak. Chumak, it's like a merchant, traveling merchant, who's like normally selling salt and sometimes wine, and it's lots of songs in Ukraine about Chumak and like many songs, but I couldn't find this particular one. So probably it used to be famous, now it's forgotten. And I think it's used to be famous because this Nigun in description, Beregovski said he's got it from 3 sources. And one source like got a recording, and in our couple of sources people sung it, and he transcribed it. And the second one, it could be like dance tune as well. We played like, it sounds like Ukrainian tune. That's it. Nothing can say about this couple of tunes. Any questions?
Not so fast. I have a question. Could you talk a little bit about your experience with Klezmer in your life? And you have a very well-known band, Dobranoch, and you play also another band. Could you say a little about your experience with the music and the Nign particularly?
I ran the band for 20 years, and I start to try to play klezmer music maybe like a couple of years before I started the band, or 1 year before. And actually, in the very beginning, we'd start with a Beregovski book, but not this Nigunim book, the other famous instrumental klezmer music book. And we've been digging into it and trying to play these tunes. And since this year, like more than 20 years, I'm trying to play Klezmer fiddle. What else? Nigunim. Here in St. Petersburg, we often play for a Jewish community, and like religious community here we have is Chabad, as like mainly Chabad in Russia. Now these days, like Chabad spread everywhere. We've got little Orthodox community, but they not inviting us very often. And Chabad inviting us, so we learn in Nigunim for them to make them happy. And the Chabad Nigunim, they have a good melodies. They have quite a nice, some cool melodies.
Well, talking of good melodies, maybe you'd like to play us another melody?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to play to you another Nigun from this book. This one is number 63. And actually, when you sent me the variety of the tunes I could play, this one, like, I realized I know it. We already played it with in our band Vorspel, with Sasha Lurie and Ilya Neves, and with a couple of mates from Dobranoch. Zheka Lizin on drums, and on a guitar, electric guitar, playing Roma Schinder. And I'm going to play it solo. Great Nigun. I love this Nigun.
Sounds fantastic.
Yeah. I want to show you a little bit of the video how we play it at Vorspel. Very different. Very different. Let me do it. Hop.
Talking of videos, oh no, he's done it. While he sorts that out, I'll just say that after the show, I'll be. I see many of our friends, our international Klezmer friends there.
Yeah. This is a festival with like we played all together. Vorspiel with all the participants of the festival. I don't want you to show the whole thing. Wait a second. Yeah. Because on the solo the things get out of the control and it's very long. And anyway, it's like a rock version of this Nign. No. You can play traditionally, you can do some mix with this music, why not?
And with Nign you can do
many ways.
So I'm very envious you have a cymbalom player at home. Many Klezmer players seem nowadays to have this. I'm thinking of trying to invest in one myself. Where does she come from?
This is my wife.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm very lucky. And actually she's a drummer. And we've got the cymbalom. I trying to play it a little bit. And like, she never tried it before the lockdown actually. So you know this story. Like you always say tomorrow and everyone it's busy and have lots of things to do. And now we're all staying at home and like, why not? She's learning cymbalom and we play together. Actually, we're playing together. We have a duo, but it's more like electric. I play my electric fiddle with pedals, with live looping, and she playing a drum set. But now, like, it's too loud for the drum set at home. So we're trying to find a way. And it's actually, I'm very happy. Because it's actually my dream to have a cymbalom player.
It's all of our dream. Every fiddle player should have one at birth. Allocated.
Yeah.
Mitya, I know
my drum,
that you were also on your video channel doing some interesting fiddle tricks. Is there, or is that to put you on the spot?
Yeah, I can do it, but I need the coin. Let me find the coin.
This is a trick you can always try with the audience. I need a coin. I need a note. I need a bigger note. This kind of thing.
It's what I'm doing. It's what I'm doing. It's what I'm doing all the time. But now we have no audience. Our audience. Okay, you can send the donations, but I can't put them on Fiddle. Like donations is always good, But in this case, I need the real coin. You know, I use the 2 rubles.
Oh.
2 rubles is perfect. Oh, wait a second.
So what's the effect we're looking for here?
It's like I'm going to put it here on my like
Table?
how do you call it? F
Oh yeah, F hole.
on F4. And while I play, their violin is vibrating, so the coin going to vibrate as well, and it gives the effect like hardy-gardy. And I learned this trick from Beregovski book. He said Klezmer they use it to make the sound of the hardy-gardy and pipe on the fiddle. And I found this particular tune from Beregovski book, Skochna, with a drone on string G, which is good for this effect because it's like it's drawn and it sounds like a bagpipe itself, and with the coin it gives more like соль. Сыграешь соль? Ну сыграй. Ну соль. Ну, да. It's tricky because you have to be in balance to keep your tune on your fiddle, or to keep your coin.
Wow. Sounds great. Was that the other tune you were going to play, or do you have another one for us?
Yeah, actually, this tune we didn't prepare.
Oh, sounds perfectly rehearsed.
Yeah, but
Questions?
the tune I like, the fiddle tune I like the best. You can play it with just one chord. So I said to her, play G minor, and like that's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, another tune from Beregovski book, from the other book, Klezmer music, and one of my favorites. And it's like it's very simple tune. And when we start to dig in it, like we found lots of good tunes, and some of them they very simple, but they still beautiful, and people don't play it because they just too simple. But I just love it.
I'm going to show you everybody and unmute them in case anybody has anything to say. Anybody want to say anything to Mitia?
Okay.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Mitia.
Hi.
I loved that. It sounds like the old European recordings, just like that. I really like that.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, we are indeed European, but maybe not that old.
I mean the old ones.
Yeah. Thank you. Cymbal and fiddle.
Yes,
Yeah.
very sweet.
Thank you very much.
Is that a chromatic tunes symbol?
This one, not really. I tuned it more or less like Gutsul symbol from Karpate, Gutsul, but not exactly, because it doesn't have enough strings to tune it this way, and I changed the basses.
It's traditional.
I don't know, it's just, for me it looks like Gutsul cymbal. This one is very strange one. I don't know where it's from. I don't know. Maybe it's German made. I'm not sure. Maybe like it was, you know, the soldiers brought from Germany lots of squeeze boxes, like after the Second World War, trophy, and maybe they brought it as well. It's like, I think, but I'm not sure. So this one, it's not chromatic. It has some chromatics, some extra notes, but not enough to play a whole tonalities. So it's stuck around D minor all the time, and sometimes G or whatever.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Anything? Last chance? Okay, well, let's say thank you once again to Mitia Khramtsov and to Nigodyenko for their wonderful performances today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Спасибо, Анita.